Hey everyone, welcome to this video. I'm answering my own questions when I first went to a wheel and started playing this game. So it's going to be A, how to actually remove the halo column in the middle. 2, rear view mirror on the car. So I've only got one screen and I need that to actually be able to pay attention to what's going on. And then 3, just my wheel settings and what I have them set to. So first of all, you guys will want to actually load into a time trial, as the settings I'm about to go through only load up on these modes instead of on the main menu. So go to settings and you'll see these two actually come up here. They don't come up on the main menu. So we'll go camera customization and then we will go all the way down the bottom and halo column. So turn it off. It removes the middle bit, which kind of gets in the way of your vision. If you're a bit of a beginner like myself, you'll actually want to see the driving line and that gets in the way, so that actually really helps. The other thing you can do is change where you're sitting in your seat and things like that, so that's actually going to push you forward or push you back. I like to see a bit of my mirrors. Vertical will actually change how high you are in the seat. So I've got mine on 9, that's how I like it, like personal preference, so have a play with that. Mirror angle is obviously where the mirror is actually angled to what you can actually see behind you. I've got mine tilted down a bit so I can see if there's anybody trying to get around me on the sides. And that's all for that section. And then we'll go to on-screen display, and that's where you can actually change to have a virtual rearview mirror which shows up horizontally on the middle of the halo. Very handy, so you can see what's going on behind you and pay attention to what's in front of you at the same time. So that's definitely one that I would recommend if you've got the one screen. If you've got 3 screens like a lot of sim racers, then maybe not, because you've got the size of the screens as your mirrors as well. One thing you can do is change the track map in here as well. So if you know the tracks really well, go full track map and then you can actually see where everybody is, especially in practice or qualifying, and you can plan ahead. If you don't know, I would keep that as a mini map because then you can see what corners are coming up and how sharp they are. And then I'll actually just go through my Logitech settings. So I've set my own custom one up, but I'll do that on this one. So what you'll have to do is you have to go edit, and then first of all, PC users, you want to make sure in your Logitech app that you have set the degrees of rotation to 360. Anywhere between 340 and 360 is good. Console users, it'll come up in calibration, so you can just click calibration and it'll be down the bottom under brake saturation. So first of all, I like to actually change the steering saturation a little bit so it's a bit more sensitive to what it actually says it is. Just find that I take corners better with that on. And then my Logitech pedals, they're a bit notorious for actually being a bit stiff, mainly the brake. So I actually use this brake saturation and turn that up to about 20. That means I don't have to press as hard to hit max, and then I'm actually hitting max where I think I have. Whereas if I turn that off, I'm not quite at the 100% brake, so that helps me. You can change the linearity as well, so that's when you're raising your foot off the pedal, it's going to slow down the amount that you actually take off the brakes, so that when you're trying to make a corner, you are still slowing down, but actually steering a lot better than when you're slamming your brakes on. ABS helps obviously, but not braking and steering is the best way to take a corner. And then we've got vibration and force feedback. So this one's odd, so I actually turn that all the way up to 110. And then I will actually change all these down. So if I kept that like that, my straight line would just be like this on the road, and it's not fun. You can't really drive like that. Rumble strips I take down to 40. Obviously, if you're finding that when you're going over curbs or rumble strips or anything like that, your wheel might shake a lot, you can turn that down a little bit, along with obviously off track. There are some curbs you really shouldn't cut though, so just make sure it's not those curbs. Wheel damper I turn up just a little bit to 5 and I leave understeer enhance on. That just helps you feel where the grip is or where it isn't. Once you're done with that, you'll have to exit it, and then you'll have to save as a new control screen, rename it whatever you'd like, and save it, and then that will be done. I've already got my own one, so I'll discard that. Make sure you've got the green tick on there, and then away you go. That will be it for this video, guys. Please leave any comments, any questions. I'm happy to answer. I've personally gone through YouTube a lot to try and find all these settings, so I'm just putting it in one video. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Enjoy.